And I don't think that's necessary to create positive change. In fact, I think in certain ways, having a small community could create more change because if you're being very superficial or just very shallow in terms of the impact you make on a million person level, it couldn't be as strong as someone making a deep, dark impact on a group of people because you have the factor of time to deal with and the butterfly effect going on. So if you make a deep impact on a group of individuals or a small community or an area or a town or economic system in a small community, over the next 100 or 1,000 years, that might snowball out into a much more massive change than something that's very superficial or small or insubstantial on a million or 10 million or 100,000 or 10,000 person basis. So I think that's very important because especially nowadays, people can get disillusioned or they're constantly chasing more and more people. And that might not be the most effective thing. Just looking back on my past experiences, my past memories with people, I think I've met a lot of people who have not focused on ever chasing popularity or anything like that. Many of these people didn't even care for the internet, they didn't know about it. And so this was a time and age before that sort of scale was easily accessible or even possible. And oftentimes it was a small community or church or small gathering of people, and they just made it a point to do the most that they can for that establishment, for that building, for that group of people. And some of them have lived and died, and they made their mark on a small group of people who mourned their death, and that was it. And for me, they did a lot of respectful stuff. They were kind, awesome people. And the thing is, they didn't they weren't looking to make a massive impact, and they will not be mourned or cried for or remembered by millions or billions of people. They'll be remembered in that small group of 20 or 30. And for those, and personally for me, that's an admirable thing. They weren't seeking fame or recognition, and with their abilities, they were doing the most that they could with their community. They were not seeking scale. Now, just to wrap this up, I do think that there are certain people who are just genetically suited or just would make a bigger impact based on their tools, their knowledge, their skill set at impacting a larger group or a larger audience. So if that's you, then chase it or go forward. But I think, just looking back, it's a very interesting thing. And I think there's definitely a bit of an overemphasis, in my opinion, on just, oh, I have to be remembered, or I have to make a massive impact, or whatever else. And these were people who were fairly happy individuals who were very devoted to their small cause in their small organization, their small cultural group, that church that they went to. And they made an impact. And so that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. As always, like and subscribe. See ya.